I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your time.
Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Double checking. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, thank you, Veronica. Thank you. I see you, Mama V, and sound check Annette. All right, let me do a few greetings, and then we're gonna get into the topics that you saw on the thumbnail and in the title. Hey, Kat, first in the building. Hey, Ann Green, Karen Carter, Miss Cheryl Tuff from Seattle. How are you? Have a blessed day as well. My sweet sis 41 Fit, who's doing the thing over there, getting her business taken care of. Part of the Mod Squad. Hey, sweet sis. Hey, Shan, one of my legal, or I'm sorry, my legal eagle and one of the Mod Squad. Hey, Shan. Let me see. Hey, Brenda Wallace, fabulous Linda Greer. Yes, from DC. Oops, hold on, y'all. Sorry. Hey, Miss Lady One with the Virgo lips. How are you? Hey, Danny, the PR queen, also part of the Mod Squad. I'm going down. I see y'all saying hey to everybody. Hey, Hill 75, sound check Annette is in the building. Hey, Sharon Swain. Professor Purple Queen, Padier 63. Hi. Hey, April, Mama V, Veronica Monroe, my beautiful Joyce Miles, who calls me her assistant attorney, and I love it. Hey, Kim Jones, Crystal Gal from Barbados. Hey. Hey, just listening, Tia P. Hold on, I'm going. Hey, talking out loud. Y'all make sure you support Talking Out Loud, okay? Talking Out Loud is a content creator and she's also a Leo. Did I say hey to Tia P? Okay, I did. Hey Tia P. Hey Joy S Pick. How are you? Hey Jamie. I'm going down a little bit further. Baby girl 1981, purple unicorn. We got the Don Dons in the building. Let me see here. Going down, I see y'all saying hey to each other. Okay, I think I'm at the bottom. And Veronica Monroe, in case I did not say hey, Veronica. All right, y'all. It is tight hour because it's a real lunch break today. So let me get my banner up just in case I need it. And the first one we're gonna get into, let's get into this newsroom. I gotta get my screen shared too. Okay, let's get the screen up. Is this what I want? What do I want? There we go. First one up is this mom. Okay, this is probably gonna be the most sad one. Okay, let me set the tone. I'm so sorry. This is a sad story. Nothing ended in someone being unalived, but it's just sad on a mom not paying the proper attention to her kids. Okay. And so she was put in jail along with, I think, her partner or the children's father. I'm not sure what he is. I can't remember. But it's just sad. The other one's not gonna be like this particular one. So this is one of the sadder tones, but we're gonna get through it. It's only 2 minutes and 24 seconds tops. And yeah, let's just look at this story. And I'm like, please stop having children if you don't want them. Please stop. Okay. Oops. Hold on. Let me change my sound and get it up here. All right.
Found a hotel bruised and in tears. That's how deputies say that they found 3 children inside of a hotel off of Lee Road. West New's Juana Munoz has been combing through the disheartening police report.
Well, according to deputies, those kids may have been left alone for 2 hours before their mother and her boyfriend came strolling into this hotel at around 6 a.m. Wednesday morning. And according to hotel staff, this isn't the first time those kids have been found alone. This woman, Rashay Brainin, and her boyfriend, Gregory Pierre, are behind bars tonight. Deputies say the two left Brainin's 3 small children alone at this Quality Inn and Suites off Lee Road. According to the arrest affidavit, hotel staff were notified that a 2-year-old boy was alone on the 5th floor. Staff then received a second call of another child, a 3-year-old boy, on the 2nd floor in the hallway crying and alone. Then at around 6 a.m., Brainin and Pierre came back to the hotel. Staff said they had been seen coming and going all night, but had been away for roughly 2 hours when the kids were found. Deputies then made another shocking discovery. A 1-year-old infant was found in the couple's room where they were locked in, left entirely alone and in tears. James DeLauder, who isn't related to this case but is staying at another nearby hotel, says it's common to see children in this area being mistreated.
It's a lot of that going on now where people don't have the time or the patience for their own children that they created. And I just don't really understand that. It's disheartening.
Brainin said the kids had been left with Pierre's brother, who's also staying at the hotel. But that person said they were never asked to watch the children. The 2-year-old was checked by medics for swelling on his forehead.
I speak to parents. I say things, and it's not always taken right, but, you still have to say something. You have to get involved in some kind of way because the children can't defend themselves. So you have to stand up and say something on their behalf.
Juana Munoz reported
was contacted, and the children are placed in the care of a grandparent. Brainin is now also facing several charges of child neglect.
Okay, so they are facing charges of child neglect. And as Baby Girl 1981 said, and here I am wanting kids and not able to. You can't treat your kids right. Right. And I'm going to say this about the adult that said, did y'all catch the part when they said there was another adult that was left in the room with them and they said, well, they weren't told to watch the children? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm just not going to be in that hotel room if I'm not watching your kids, because obviously as an adult, I think there's a basic level of responsibility. If you leave your kids with me, I'm supposed to at least make sure they don't get out the hotel and wander around. So you just can't leave your kids with me, because I'm going to tell you right now, no, they didn't leave me in a hotel room with them kids because I left first to let the parents handle their kids, because you're not putting that on me. But to say you were in there, but then you didn't, then you did, but you didn't watch them because you weren't told to watch them. Like that sound crazy. You sound crazy. Hey Bam Bam, Lady B. Hey y'all, Helen. Okay. If you don't want the kids, use protection. Right. Oh, Kim, I see your other word you meant. Okay. Well, they said hotel, but it was a Quality Inn. You know what I mean? So are you talking about that man, Shan, that they said they were there? I thought not the man, but the person, the other adult identified, said they were there, but they weren't told to watch the kids and they were staying in the same room. That's what I thought they said. Okay. So now, did they say they were in another room? Okay, Purple Unicorn heard that too. I did not hear the another room part. I'm saying I don't even want to be aware you got kids. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not. You're not putting me in this position because I know me. I don't watch kids like that. So don't put me in that position. Hold on. Okay, y'all. This next one we're about to do. This woman's voice is real annoying. Okay, this is the failed jewelry heist. Okay, this is the failed jewelry heist. Her voice is annoying as heck. I'm speeding them up to 1.25 so we can get to the other stories. We're getting to Mayor Tiffany Henyard after this one, but this was a failed jewelry heist, and she was the one that got caught. That's on the screen right now. She got caught. She apparently was the one to distract the person in the jewelry store, and then the other people will rush in and get the jewelry and everything, right? Her voice is annoying. I'm warning you now. But I'm gonna speed them up, and there's a part in here I think it's gonna say the cop, he already when he was like, well, who was it? When she said it was a lady, he said it was a black lady. She said no. So they are you know how it is. They already assumed that the person was black. They were not black. I've known people to have multiple people in hotels and not specifically in the same room. I got you. I just misheard the story and thought this particular time they were in the same room. Okay. All right. And this probably wasn't even vacation. This probably a extended stay. They be doing that in Quality Inns and stuff where that's just where they live. That's not even a vacation. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yeah, annoying voice warning. All right, y'all. Let me change the audio.
Which I kept checking the cameras on, that seems suspicious, But I didn't see no one getting out or anything, and I just seen that lady come from the opposite. So I get up, open the door, and right after she walked in, 3 guys came.
3 white guys?
The first one, I could just see their eyes because they were all covered.
Okay.
And they were all just wearing black, and I could just see the first one, and he seemed like about 5'5", not too tall. And I really feel seeing like.
And did they all get in the same car?
Yeah, from the truck.
All of them? Even the lady?
No, I don't know how the lady. I don't know if she left right away. I didn't.
So did the lady do anything?
She just made me open the door, and right after she came, they came. So I'm pretty sure.
You felt that she was with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because why would
what happened after you opened the door?
The 3 guys came. So I opened the door.
And then where did she go?
And then I kind of knew it was kind of sus, so I just made her walk all the way over here. And then I usually do not go over there for the customers. But I was just like, "What are you looking for?"
What? How old is this lady?
Like in her 20s.
White female, 20s.
Yeah. And then I'm like, "Why are you looking
clothes,
for?"
real quick, because I'm putting it out.
She's wearing red leggings.
And what about
white top and a black sweater?
White top, black sweater,
blonde
red leggings, blonde hair. Okay, so.
And I also had my phone for the same reason, ready to call, like, just in case. And the guy took my phone. They made me go in the corner. I didn't see anything. I just saw it.
There was 3 males.
3 males.
And then what happened when the guys came in?
Oh, they straight went into the hole.
Okay, they cracked stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Did they assault you at all?
No.
Okay.
So. But they kept telling me, "Don't turn around, don't turn." And I feel like they had guns with them.
Did they push you?
No. But the guy did tell me, "Okay, go away, go to a corner." And he kept pointing like inside his sweater, like if you something or.
Okay, and then the guys came in. Then she left.
Yeah.
While they were still in here.
I believe she did.
Okay.
But the 4th car up, that one backing out. Or is it in the car? Is the car registered to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, what's your full name?
Juliana.
Okay. Well, I'm advising you of your rights here in just a second, okay? Understand that right now we just responded to a robbery. Obviously, there was something going on at the jewelry store where you were at. All right, hang on a second. Right now, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say is against you in the court of law. You have the right to time to talk to a lawyer, have business with being questioned. You can't afford to hire a lawyer. Want to be appointed to represent for any question if you wish. And you can decide anytime to exercise your rights, answer any questions, or make any statements. You understand those rights?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So you were just at the jewelry store.
Yes.
Did you know the people that were robbing the place?
Yeah, I have no idea.
You had no idea that was going on?
No idea.
And what were you doing at the jewelry store?
To look for a bracelet for my mom for Christmas.
Okay. Did you buy a bracelet for your mom?
No.
Were you in the store when the robbery happened?
Yes.
Okay. And can you tell us what happened?
I walked in and she was like, "Oh, how are you doing?"
This is the store person, the store employee.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, how are you? I'm doing good." And she said, "Are you looking for anything particular?" And I said, "I'm looking for some jewelry for my mom. More like a bracelet." And people came.
One came first, and then I froze. I didn't know what to do. And then the other two came. And I dropped my bag.
Did they take your bag?
That's what I was asking her. My bag was in there.
Okay. Did you find your bag?
I didn't.
Okay. So you didn't know these guys at all. You were just there shopping for a bracelet for your mom.
That's all I wanted to do.
Okay. But we don't know where your bag is at this point.
It's not in there.
I don't know. I'm asking you. 24 to 142. Can you see if this girl's bag is inside the store? Yeah, I don't know that necessarily we're getting the whole story just yet, but you have bags in your trunk? Like what kind of bags?
Like stuff to have, like my hair products, my makeup.
Okay.
Clothes.
But like all legit stuff, nothing stolen, nothing crazy like that?
Negative. There's no person
Do you mind if we pop in and look? Is that okay with you?
You have the keys.
Okay. Keys are on the top of the thing there. So if this investigation goes and they end up arresting these three guys and they say that you were in there with them helping out, what would you say to that? You would say absolutely not?
Absolutely not.
Okay. The lady initially described you as a potential involved person. So that's why we're stopping you. That's why you're being contacted. And that's why we're trying to figure out if you are involved, if you were going in there distracting this person, or if it just happened to be that you showed up. Have you ever been arrested before? Never? Has this car ever been used in any kind of crimes?
No.
Never?
No.
Okay.
I
So
just got this car.
is that the bag you're looking for?
No.
Okay. What's the kind of bag that you are looking for?
It's about this big.
What's in it?
My money.
How much money?
About like 400 or 500. Like 450.
Why do you have a glove on? Just one.
I always just have one glove on.
You always have one glove on?
I do.
Fair enough.
No, well, not always, but
Can I ask you why you don't put a glove on the other hand?
it's a lost other one.
Okay.
But I really like this material on my face.
Yep.
So, it's all there.
All right. So there's nothing in the car that shouldn't be? Is there going to be any jewelry from that place inside the car?
No.
Do you mind if we look real quick? You do mind?
No.
Okay. Understand that you don't have to let us. It's voluntary. You understand that? Okay. You have the right to stop the search at any time and limit the scope of the search. You understand that? Is that a yes?
Yeah, I understand. I'm just
traumatized. I get it.
It's very.
Yeah. So do you mind if we look to make sure there's no jewelry?
You guys can.
Okay. Is this the bag you're looking for?
No.
Okay. 24 to 142. If there's surveillance, does it show the guys ever talking to this female, or appears like they know each other? Or anything?
They took the victim's phone, which has access to the video. Just attempting to log onto her computer now.
Okay. Hey, who are these people? Mark, Eric, Kimberly.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me.
That's you. Who's Albert?
I don't know that card.
Who's Valerie? Who are these people?
So the side
Here,
man.
can you do me a favor real quick, okay?
Yeah.
You would do yourself a lot more justice if you'd be honest.
Yeah.
Okay? Most people don't have other people's Costco cards or other people's Visa debit cards or other Visa cards. Oh,
Kimberly is my friend.
oh, she is?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any chance that Albert would say that, oh, it's okay if she has my debit card?
No. No.
Good. So you definitely shouldn't have that, should you?
No.
You think that that's going to come out stolen?
Here is saying that she's possibly involved with him. She held the door using a glove and everything to kind of prevent print transfer.
Yeah. All right. Stand up real quick. We're going to put you in handcuffs. The reason you have a glove on, it sounds like, is maybe you didn't want to leave your prints at the scene. But guess what? We'll figure it out, okay? But here's the deal. If you want any help from us, this is your opportunity to be honest, okay? So you need to think really hard right now about being straight up. Those guys, if you were with them, guess what? They're not in handcuffs right now. You are. So guess who got the shitty end of the deal? Do you want to talk to us or not? I'm guessing you probably do. You let me know when this is sunk in enough to where you want to talk to us, okay? When you're ready to give us those guys' 3 names, tell me, okay? I'll come talk to you. Fair enough?
We have one change that didn't go out. We're just having that one thing.
You want to tell me their names now?
I don't know them.
Well, you must know something about them.
Oh, I swear.
Give me some street names. So you tell me you had nothing to do with that. Is that really what you want to stick with? As this whole thing unfolds and it shows you more and more involved.
I promise. My glove, I wear my gloves like this all the time.
Just the one glove?
Just the one.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to go run these people's names, and if they come back as victims, you're going to go to jail for possession of stolen property. Let me know when you're ready to talk to me. Hey, one of those numbers came back to a guy, so. What were the names she gave you?
Ron and Stavo.
Okay. Is one of the guys that you were with tonight named Lorenzo?
I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
Whose number is that here?
Describe him to me.
Tall.
What's that?
Tall.
Can you talk a little bit louder so I can hear you?
Tall.
Okay. White guy, black guy?
Samoan.
Okay. What kind of hair has he got?
Long.
Okay. Any tattoos or anything?
Yeah, on his hands.
On his hands? What kind of tattoos?
I don't know what kind of tattoos, but it's full.
He's got like sleeves? Or just covering the whole hand?
Covering the whole hand.
Okay, on both hands?
I'm not sure. I know.
Does he have a thin build or a thick build?
Body?
Yeah.
Thicker?
He's thicker? Like how much would you say he weighs?
Maybe 200.
Okay, and how much taller than me is he? Listen,
Maybe just a little.
this is your chance to be honest, okay? You want to try to help yourself, this is the time to do it. What? I know you do. Well, you made a bad choice tonight, right? How did you get mixed up with these guys?
I got mixed up with them, but they always have stuff to buy, clothes, and
Are you in a dating relationship with one of them? No, do you get meth from them? How often do you smoke meth?
so small.
Look at me.
I drink.
What?
I drink.
You drink? Well, whose meth pipe is that in the car then?
Yeah.
See? Let's be honest. How often are you smoking meth? Just every once in a while? Yeah? You get meth from one of these guys? Do you have any meth hidden on you?
Hidden on me?
Yeah. You got some in your bra?
No.
Be honest.
I promise.
Okay, where's your meth at?
The only thing I have is that pipe.
Just what's in the bubble? All right. So when these guys called you, did they tell you that they wanted to rob this place?
No.
No? When did you find out they were going to rob it?
When they walked in, they set me up basically.
You think they set you up?
Yeah.
How did they set you up?
Because they told me about that store. They told me they knew I wanted to go look for a bracelet for my mom.
Okay.
They told me to go there.
So let me ask you this. If we were to look through your phone and look at all your text messages and all that stuff, would we find anything on your phone that has to do with this place getting robbed? Think about your answer now, because we have your cell phone. Okay? And all we have to do is apply for a search warrant, and then we can look at all your text messages, we can look at social media, we can look at all the stuff that you've sent and received on your phone. So let me ask you this. If we look through your phone, are we going to find stuff about the robbery on your phone? Look at me. Are we going to find stuff on your phone?
He did tell me when to go in.
I can't hear you.
He told me when to go in.
He told you when to go in? Okay. So you did know that they were going to rob the place. Be honest now.
I didn't know they were going to rob it.
What did you think they were going to do? Here's the thing is, if you're not going to be honest with us, I'm going to stop talking to you. I'm going to shut the door, and I'll just apply for a search warrant on your phone, and I'll let that do the talking, okay? So I'm going to ask you one more time to be straight up. Did you know they were going to rob the place? Yes or no?
I had a feeling.
You had a feeling they were going to rob the place. And did they tell you to open the door for them?
They just said, now.
They said now? And then you opened the door so they could go in? Yes or no? Huh?
I did.
Okay. Yeah, you're scared, right? You made a bad choice. All right.
Okay, so you are going to go today for Rob 2, okay?
I'm go where?
You're going to go down to Fish County Jail. Robbery in the second degree, okay?
What?
And we're going to take your phone for... Is there any... You are not going to go home tonight, okay?
There's no way I can go home
No,
tonight.
ma'am. There's no way that you can go home tonight, okay? The best thing that I would advise you to do right now is continue to remain cooperative with every single person that you come in contact with for the rest of the night, okay? You never been to jail before? Okay. So I'm going to give you some advice, right, that I would highly advise that you take, okay? If you act like you are acting right now and you are cooperative and you go with the program, it's going to go a lot better for you, okay? If you start to get feisty and you want to fuck around, it's not going to go well, okay?
There's no way I can go home if I
I'm
was
gonna
able
tell you
to
one more
get,
time.
if I was able to get them.
What's that?
If I was able to like meet them
Meet them?
for you guys.
Where are they?
I don't know, but if I went back on my phone, you know.
I don't know. Talk to my sergeant. We'll figure it out. She's wondering if she's like, what if I call them and try and get them to come back here? Not likely.
Well, I think it's awesome to think that they would, but I highly doubt
This is in airplane mode. So okay. So unfortunately that's not gonna work. Right, we can't do that to me. What's done is done. Okay. So you told my sergeant earlier that you had a feeling that this was gonna go down. What happened earlier at
The movie theater?
at the movie theater? Did they tell you that they were gonna rob this place?
They didn't tell me they were gonna
What did they say?
to check it out. But then they told me to wait for them. They told me to let me know when to go inside.
They told you that they were gonna let you know when to go inside.
And so text
At what
me.
point did they tell you to put the glove on?
No, I think that this is really my glove.
Okay. Why do you have a Let's be legit. Normal people don't wear a glove on their left hand. Come on.
I do. I drive with my left hand.
It's weird. Right? That's kind of weird. Step out for a second. Do you have any drugs on you?
No.
Okay, because that's a big time charge at the jail, right? If it's personal
No.
use, you're not going to get charged for it by us. But if it's more than personal use and they find it at the jail, it's like up to your in your bra. Okay, have a seat. So we parked your car for you over there. Okay, your keys will go with you to jail. They're not gonna take this to jail, so you can throw it away. Okay. Yes, no? Okay. Or do you want me to put it back in your car?
The woman was taken into custody and charged with robbery. As the judge in this scenario, what would you sentence her to if she were found guilty?
She should have been telling a long time ago. Or got a lawyer, like I said. Like, honestly, girl, get a lawyer. Get a lawyer. Baby girl says Samantha, 5 to 10. Shut them duck flappers, hun. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. That's what you get. Because had she gotten away with it, she would have been just fine with it. So I don't care. That's what you get. That's what you get for getting caught. She said, I'll call them. Woo, her voice though. I sped it up for y'all because I was like, that voice is a lot. And then those pauses, if I didn't speed it up, those long pauses were so, it was so annoying. The one glove got me. They said he always wear one glove. That was hilarious. Then if y'all caught the radio said that the lady used the glove to open the door, to avoid fingerprints and stuff like that. Girl, you're going down. You're going down. But yeah, they definitely, of course, there's biases. We know where we at. I ain't gonna get into it too much because I don't really want to go there too much, but we already know what it is. For armed robbery, you get 15 years here. Woo. Woo. A baby girl said, Rose, it does appear she swallowed them up. I'm so done with y'all. But yeah, if you didn't catch it, they did find a mathematics pipe in the car as well. So when Shan was like, she looked hot, and they didn't even say that. I said, dang, Shan already know. All right, let's catch up to city girl, hot girl, super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. So she's obviously, okay, we got a few things. The first one is that her top aide does pleads not guilty to the fraud in that bankruptcy lawsuit. She getting sued by a barber or barbershop. She getting sued because they're denying him his license, but he had already purchased the property. I think he had to resell the property or give up the property to start saving some of the money because he was paying on it while he was waiting on approval. And this top aide in the right that's being sued or being indicted for bankruptcy fraud, he had told him, "Oh yeah, we got you," and he came back and said, "No, you can't do it," or "I don't even remember you." Then we got that her defense team. I said, "Oh my God, I'm so tired of these people." Her defense team then pulled out, at least some of them, because she can't pay them. She ain't paying them. She owed them money. What's another one? That might be most of it. So we're gonna watch these. These are very short. There's about 3 or 4 of them, but they're super short to get us caught up on Tiffany Henyard. Hey Linda Gamble, part of the Mod Squad. How you doing, Linda? Okay, let's see. All right, so let's start with the first one for Tiffany Henyard. Let me change the sound.
Else tonight about the charges the Dalton mayor's top aide is facing, and now he's named in another lawsuit.
He made an appearance earlier today in federal court, and WGN's Jenna Barnes was there and has our story.
Ray and Micah, Keith Freeman pleaded not guilty today to a charge of bankruptcy fraud. And according to his lawyer, he has no plans to step down from his roles in Dalton and Thornton Township, despite this indictment and a new lawsuit against him and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
And it is something that we will defend not as a political case, but as a bankruptcy case.
The attorney for Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard's top aide, Keith Freeman, refuting that his charge of bankruptcy fraud, to which he pleaded not guilty Wednesday, may be connected to the dysfunction in Dalton. Freeman is a senior administrator for both Dalton and Thornton Township. He was indicted last week, accused of hiding his Dalton income in bankruptcy proceedings, underreporting his income by $95,000 last year.
We've had a couple of questions directed to me about whether or not this indictment means that the government is effectively trying to squeeze Mr. Freeman into cooperation. And I think that question is a question better put to the government, why they would indict someone for bankruptcy fraud, or perhaps we should call it public corruption bankruptcy fraud, which might be a new offense in this building.
Freeman's appearance in federal court comes just a day after he was sued alongside Mayor Henyard by a Dalton property owner who says the village unjustly denied him a business license.
When Keith Freeman told me that he's going to give me all the permits and put me in a position where I start working on my property, about time when I met with him again, he told me, "Who are you and do I know you?"
Tyrone Isom tried to open a barber shop and then a pigmentation studio in this space, but he says the building inspector told him Henyard blocked the project. He ended up selling the building to stay afloat financially.
And you have people who are willing to put their money where their mouth is. They'll put their sweat and hard labor and their money into a business, all within the parameters of the law, trying to bring in business into the village of Dalton. And because, for whatever reason, the mayor doesn't want it. And as Tyrone had told you today, he was told at the end, nope, mayor wants that property.
He isn't the first. In January, WGN Investigates reported on the thwarted plans to redevelop a shopping center anchored by a ministry-focused food pantry. The owner hoped to add after-school programs and a thrift store, but she says she was told it couldn't move forward without Henyard's approval.
They know that this thrift store would bring in the revenue that we need to keep our programs and services going, and without the permits, without the business license, we're not able to do that.
Just last Friday, the FBI visited Dalton Village Hall to serve 2 subpoenas, one for employment records for more than a dozen employees, the other specifically focused on Keith Freeman.
We're ready to defend with everything we have, anything that comes Mr. Freeman's way.
No response tonight from Mayor Tiffany Henyard's spokesperson about this new lawsuit. In terms of Freeman's criminal case, he's due back in court on June 5th. Outside the Dirksen Federal Building, Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
Over the brief 15-minute meeting, Tiffany Henyard quickly left, ignoring our questions on the way out.
At the Thornton Township Board of Trustees meeting, some came to the defense of the embattled village leader.
The type of attack that we're seeing strictly off of allegations is unheard of.
This was Henyard's first public meeting after sources say the FBI on Friday served subpoenas at Dalton Village Hall for personnel and business records, and after Dalton Village Administrator Keith Freeman was indicted last week on a federal bankruptcy fraud charge.
Not having one-sided narrative because it is not the truth. It's only one-sided, and it's a shame that the media comes out and they only show negative things.
Seconds after adjourning the meeting, Henyard was gone.
Mayor Henyard, you have a minute to talk to ABC 7 about the FBI investigation. Mayor?
Henyard is named alongside Dalton Village trustee Andrew Holmes in a sexual assault lawsuit filed by a Dalton police officer who was a member of Henyard's security detail, as well as a woman who used to work for the mayor. And now a new lawsuit alleges Dalton officials gave a barbershop owner the runaround in improperly denying a business license.
I was just chasing my tail. And as I'm chasing my tail, my finances were wearing thin.
Tyrone Isom Jr. says he worked with the village to purchase and renovate this building, only to be told his license was denied by Mayor Henyard. The complaint alleging a policy of choosing and denying applicants for financial and political reasons.
Everything Mr. Isom was doing was within the parameters of the law. And for whatever reason, which we'll ultimately find out, Mayor Henyard said, nope.
This evening, a representative for the Village of Dalton declined to comment on that lawsuit.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago.
Angry residents call for accountability and transparency as Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard and her associates face allegations of misuse of taxpayer dollars. Good evening, I'm Tamon Bradley.
And I'm Jackie Bang. A group of residents rallied in Calumet City today to voice their demands. WGN's Angelica Sanchez has details. Angelica.
Well, dozens of Thornton Township residents gathered in this parking lot behind me to share their thoughts and concerns. They say they no longer trust township leadership. They want those at the top to resign.
I'm just going to fight till the fight is gone.
A battle is brewing in the south suburbs.
I bought into a lot of campaign promises.
For citizen tax dollars.
She is accountable for spending. She refuses to show receipts. What is that?
Thornton Township residents held a Take Back Our Township rally. They are asking residents from the 17 different municipalities that make up the township to reach out to their local mayors and state representatives. They're calling for transparency from embattled Dalton Mayor and Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard. They want her and her top aide, Keith Freeman, to resign from their jobs.
We need to get a call of action.
WGN Investigates has uncovered Henyard and her allies have spent thousands on trips, much of it paid by taxpayers. In recent weeks, their spending has received the attention of the FBI.
I see a lot of mismanagement of our tax dollars.
Illinois law charges townships with 3 basic functions: road maintenance, property assessment, and general assistance. Residents on Saturday say they want to know exactly where tax dollars have gone.
We're trying to give attention to all the municipalities.
Organizers say nothing will change if people from the township don't come together and demand accountability.
We've got voices. We need to be heard.
Embattled Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the law firm representing Henyard and the Village of Dalton in a slew of lawsuits, is asking to withdraw from those cases. The Delgado Law Group says it's not being paid, so it'll stop appearing in federal and state court and defending Dalton and Henyard in 22 different lawsuits. In a letter to Henyard and trustees obtained by Fox 32, the law firm says the village is facing millions of dollars in judgments from earlier cases and could potentially be on the hook for millions more in the current lawsuits, and says the village is quickly approaching the point of becoming uninsurable. Last night, we broke the news that the FBI has dropped a new round of subpoenas in its ongoing grand jury investigation into allegations of corruption, on Friday serving subpoenas on Thornton Township, where Henyard also serves as township supervisor.
Ooh, okay, I'm swooping back in like that swoop on her hair. Baby girl 1981 is killing me. She said that swoop. All the powers is going to the hair. That woman has 22 lawsuits, and I ain't gonna lie, with the law firms, I would research people like that. If you get taken on a client being sued for scamming and frauding, I need all my money up front, or I ain't doing nothing. But they withdrawn anyway, so they must have got their money's worth. Well, no, because she unpaid, so they probably did some extra work. They ain't got paid for it. Then she's getting the town to be uninsurable at some point. That's crazy. It's too much. Yes, she said Mayor Wig. Yes. And she said that swoop bag. I'm done. I'm so done with baby girl right now. But yes, oh my gosh. Now you see, I agree that she's definitely going to take down that top aide of hers and anybody else that was helping any of them police officers, all of it. Then she gonna take them down with her. This gonna be all their fault. She gonna be innocent, new to the job, blah blah blah. Yeah. So all y'all that tried to benefit from corruption, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Okay, we have 2 stories left. I'm gonna do this Houston one first. Danny, get your people, get your Houston people. And then we're going to do the couple last because they're a longer video. It's another body cam one for the couple that was trying to cash a $15,000 IRS check. Why? Why would you? And in the place they were trying to cash that was hilarious to me too. They not them places. I don't think those places are carrying that type of money for one check to be cashed. But yeah, but first we're gonna look at this Houston woman. trying to rent trying to rent places under other people's names. We're gonna do that one first. This is for you, Danny. You and your Houston people. All right, let me change my audio.
New at 10, a New Yorker says a Houstonian has used her stolen identity not once, but at least 6 times trying to rent a home. Investigators finally made an arrest this week and now believe the suspect may be connected to a much larger identity theft ring. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is live at the Harris County Jail tonight with an inside look at this investigation. Bryce.
Well, Keith, the investigation started more than a month ago. Tonight, it's resulted in 3 felony charges for a persistent 25-year-old woman after several eagle-eyed realtors noticed some red flags in her rental applications. The property spanned Harris and Fort Bend counties, but Melissa Darlow never had her eye on this home in a Northwest Harris County subdivision.
I wasn't even in the process of looking for an apartment here or anywhere.
The native Houstonian, now a New Yorker of 5 years, got the first call in mid-February.
It was very rattling to receive that call and that information that my identity was being used in that way.
She didn't even know her identity had been stolen as Houston area realtors, one after the other, reached out to her, wondering if she truly wanted to lease their properties.
She could see the ID that was submitted, and then looking us up online, it was a different image, different person.
This is the ID submitted with the lease applications. It had her name, address, even her birth date on it. But you can see the photo looks nothing like her. Realtors came forward and the case landed with Harris County Precinct 2 Constable Deputy Francisca Cabral.
It seemed like once she obtained no from one, she would move on to another.
Pretty quickly.
And I have some information where she was very persistent that she wanted to move in now.
She got to work reviewing documents from each realtor, different pieces of the puzzle, all coming together and pointing to one suspect, 25-year-old Kayla Flowers, whose photo on the realistic appearing ID matched a recent mugshot from an unrelated theft charge. She's been wanted for fraudulent use of identifying information and tampering with a government record since March 19th, arrested by Deputy Cabral during a court appearance this week.
She stayed quiet for a couple of minutes and then she just said, well, I'm going to go ahead and admit I do have a fake ID.
Not Darlow's, but someone else's. Now investigators believe she may be part of a larger ring of ID theft suspects, with possible victims stretching the country.
It's really horrible to go through.
Darlow's now dealing with credit issues, feeling violated and fearful, worried about what could come next.
The fear and the unknown of where this leak came from. Could it happen again? Who else has access to it? That's really unnerving.
Darlow says she's much more active in protecting her personal information now. She's using 2-factor authentication, and she locked her credit accounts with the 3 major bureaus. As for Flowers, tonight she is being held in the Harris County Jail. Records show her bond has not been set, but she's due in court Monday morning. Reporting live downtown, I'm Bryce.
Okay, so she was doing court today. Today, Monday. All right, Danny, let's get your people, Danny. Yes, I like my freedom, Kim Jones. I don't want that. American Born said they've had this happen to them, and it's a nightmare. I can believe it. Oh, yeah, Shan said, why does her lashes make her look like Snuffleupagus? It's a delicate balance on these lashes. It's a delicate balance. Danny said, I'm not my people. You know how we do that. Ain't that your friend? You know how we do, Danny. Okay, so this last one is a couple that was arrested for trying to cash a $15,000 stolen IRS check. So that's not an IRS check, okay? Not a stolen IRS check. And then they didn't know the technology apparently that the cops had access to, I guess. So they mostly playing dumb on here, insisting they are who they say they are, all those things. So I be enjoying these body cam videos. So we're just gonna watch this one together as well. They are also gonna be sped up 1.25 to make sure we can finish on time. But yeah, I'm like, why are you at a place like, first of all, well, you shouldn't be anywhere trying to cash a stolen check. But this place ain't gonna be giving you no $15,000 for a check. Like, come on now. All right, I'm gonna change the audio. Oops, hold on. That sounds like some South Side-ish. I'm from the North. Sweet Jane said we're not claiming her. Ruthie, not an IRS check. Come on now. And I thought it was a fake check. It's probably worse that it's a real check from the IRS and they stole it versus it being a fraudulent check. I don't know. But I wouldn't do it. That's all I do know.
All right, guys. I'm only going to ask you one time. What is your first name? Linda? Give me a paper stand for me. Just face that way.
On February 12th, 2023, an officer received a phone call from a check cashing place regarding a husband and wife attempting to cash a check for the amount of $15,000. Initially, the transaction seemed legitimate to the clerk, but it turned out the check was fake and officers were on their way. Initially, the perpetrators had no idea why the officer was there. They seemed very comfortable. However, what they didn't know was that they were in for a surprise.
Yeah. The thing just slow. It smells like a little. Yeah, it's in the car. Can we get it? Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey, shoot, you know what we're waiting on? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No, honestly, I was just wondering. I'm like,
11:03. They're inside the store. Yeah.
Yeah, stand up for me. Stand up. Can you turn around, face the wall? Put your stuff down on the counter. Change it. You have anything sharp on you? Alright, stand down, see for me. You guys have identification with you?
Yeah,
Yes, good on it.
he has it.
You have their IDs and stuff? And what they try to pass? Can I see that as well? And who'd you call to verify this?
My boss, I sent it to my verification department.
Okay. And what'd they tell you?
Issued in 2018.
But this is not them. False names?
These are issued in 2018 and they're brand new.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna hold on to this and I'll be right back with you, okay?
I do need it. I need to double check if I can give that to you. So, I can print you a copy. I usually print a copy.
That's fine. You can do that if you want to. All right, guys. Listen to me, okay? So before we proceed any further, okay, I'm gonna read you both Miranda rights, okay? That just means I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay? But you have rights before I do so, all right? All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer, have a lawyer present with you while you're being questioned. If If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you before questioning. I'm a lawyer. Okay. So first thing I'm going to ask you, I'm only going to ask you one time. What is your first name? Linda. What's your last name? I know this is not you guys, and I'm about to hook you up to a scanner, so I'm giving you one option and one option only.
I'm just trying.
Okay. Okay. So this is you. This is what you're sticking with.
That's my picture on there.
Okay. Fine. Just sit tight. I'm going to grab my rapid ID.
The perps would attempt to manipulate the officer by giving him a fake name, but what they didn't know is their system can read fake IDs.
Do me a favor, stand up for me. Just face that way. Then it might not be a good scan on that right one. Come on, take her with me real quick. Stand up for me. Walk outside. So what's your first name again?
Am I being arrested?
I'm trying to identify you guys first, and then I'm going to explain everything and the reason why I'm here, okay? Okay, are you from here?
Not from Indian County.
Where are you from?
Red County.
Okay, I'm just going to scan your fingerprints real quick, okay? Is he also from Brevard County?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Okay. Have you guys ever been in trouble before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, for what?
I just got off probation
For
possession
Oh,
of methamphetamine.
okay. You have any methamphetamine in the bag in there? Any methamphetamine on your person?
No.
When was the last time you used?
It's been, I was on probation for 3 years, so early term, I got out.
Okay. What's his name?
Yeah, he doesn't have anything back. I don't know. That's the phone. It's ringing. You keep playing around with things. That's fine. I know, that's why I turned sideways. He's watching it. Yeah, you know. Get stuff in the back of your pants and tear stuff up.
I don't have anything in my hands.
Because I know it's not. One, these IDs are brand new, and they say they were issued in 2018. That's how we know that. Okay. Two, the check you're trying to cash in there is stolen.
Okay, so what does that mean for us?
Well, that means I need to, one, identify who you are.
Are we going to jail?
If I can determine that this is not the case and it's an error, then no. But I still need to identify who you are. That's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why you're in handcuffs.
What do you mean if you can identify?
They're telling us that the check is stolen, so that would be a felony, passing a fraudulent check.
Okay.
Look at them. I'm just going to throw this out there, that these were issued in 2018. Okay? Look how brand new these things are.
I know.
That was a dead giveaway to the cashier in there. Okay? So what he does is he does a two-step verification on that check in there. One, it's coming from the Treasury Department, so it's not like it's a personal check.
Right.
So when they get it, that it's verified that the person that is listed to, they're confirming that it's stolen.
Okay.
Okay? Both of your names are on there. Obviously, these IDs were created. So where did the IDs come from?
Somebody that I don't even know his name, to be honest with you. I don't know where they came from, to be honest with you.
So he just had them made for you guys?
Yes.
How'd you guys get down here?
A friend of ours.
Okay, so none of these vehicles in the parking lot are your guys'?
No.
Okay. Because we can pull the cameras and we can see if you guys rode up.
none of them are ours. We got a ride.
Okay.
So.
But you're not on currently active probation?
No.
All right.
I just got out.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
as like I told you, I still got to do the investigation. So he's still got to do his verifying step process. But I want to have you sitting here so I can talk to him.
Okay.
Just like I'm telling you right now that these are the real ones are saying that it's stolen from what I'm getting from them. It could be a different story. However, that's the reason why we've been called here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all I'm gonna have you do is just sit in the car. Hey, come out. We've got the real people. They've already confirmed that it's no good. We're just trying to figure out how you got the check. Good. What about ID cards? But you can tell. I'm gonna give you. Man, 2018. These things are brand new. They're gonna be kept separate though. So I need one vehicle, stage him, and one for her. I get one to CID. CID, but I need to transport them separate. Okay.
I can take them. Hey, watch it off my phone.
A copy of the check, and then do you have actually just your last name? And what's it?
I gave you a copy of the check, and I gave the other gentleman the phone number.
Oh, yeah, I got it right here.
That check. Just have some information as to date, time that it came in. I took a picture of both of them there. I'll get you a larger picture of the both of them.
Who was the one who scanned the fingerprint?
The gentleman.
Okay. Pretty good. I'm just looking on here. This is a tax refund from 2022.
Well, that's the most current. So that last year is the most current check.
Yet they waited this whole time to do that.
Well, I mean, this is a real check.
Yeah.
It's just that either he's not whole or it's stolen. So meaning these people actually received. I got the check mailed out.
Gotcha.
Taxes suck, you know.
All righty. Thank you, sir. Yep. Okay. So I found it. Nothing. One of your little tin things.
10 things.
You have a little pink tin screw top.
See, no, I didn't know that was me.
Okay. So here's the thing: is he's going to jail.
Okay.
You're getting one opportunity to speak with a detective at the station.
Okay.
Okay. Whether he does anything to assist you, that's solely up to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you explain your situation and you help him out, I mean, like I said, you're looking at serious felonies right now.
Okay.
You're probably going to prison. I'm not the judge. I'm just letting you know that where you're standing. I don't know your previous history either. Okay. So you're going to go with them, and then he's going to jail. He already sealed his case. Okay. All right. So you're going with the other deputy, and then I'm going to take your boyfriend. Okay. So step up for me.
The couple made it safely down to the jail, which for them is the perfect place to spend their honeymoon. The case is still ongoing, and they are seeking to go to trial. Write a comment below. Guilty or...
I like the person that created these videos. Their channel name is Unspoken Crime and Murders. But I like their channel. Hopefully, I will credit them in the description box. I just have to wait probably till I get off to go ahead and put them in there. But I will have the link to the videos in the description box. So, just trying to show it for reaction, commentary, reporting purposes. Okay. But yeah, he said perfect place to spend their honeymoon. Crack me up. Right, Shan. I'm telling. Yes, Miss Lady, honeymoon. That's what they get. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, Greenback's right. Guilty. For real. Yes. We have our next A Journey to Trending Hot Tea show coming this Thursday. I see my middle sis in the chat. Hey, Journey to Jasmine. Of course, she is a content creator with her Jet Setters. But we have our next show. We're here for Hot Tea, Journey to Jasmine and myself, this Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I believe we will still continue to co-stream, so you'll be able to be over here if you would like. You'll be able to be on Jasmine's channel, here for Hot Tea's channel. Some of y'all be like, I'm multiple tabs, and I appreciate y'all. So, yes. So, Jasmine's hosting, but we'll be streaming from all of our channels, so you can go wherever you like. You can go wherever you like. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. I definitely have plenty more of these stories and body cams. The more serious stories, I try to keep those separate, so you already know kind of going in what it's gonna feel like. So unfortunately, I will have another like court TV, law and crime type one coming up. It'll have, of course, clear trigger warning, and the topic will be clear, so you'll know before you try to watch stuff like that, because it's a lot trying to space them out. Thank you, American Born. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate you hanging out with me. Danny said she about to get off the phone, y'all. Yeah, tight hour. But y'all, no, so thank you for hanging out with me. I enjoyed your company so much. The comments that y'all were leaving are hilarious in the chat. And I will see y'all soon. Look out for my pre-recorded videos. I did post one this morning. So just keep an eye on the channel if you don't mind. And I appreciate y'all. And we'll talk soon. Okay, y'all, let me go ahead and go before I get in trouble. This is my lunch hour, though, so don't be trying to audit my time. I did it in my lunch hour. All right, bye, y'all.
I've been taking my time, I've been taking my time. Taking all of your time.